A country can be small, economically fragile, and surrounded by stronger neighbors, yet matter far beyond its size. It may be oil, ports, military power, or simply location. A position on the map that makes bigger powers hesitate, bargain, compete, or test one another. This is where buffer and pivot state matters. The terms are often confused because both sit near strategic competition, but they do very different jobs. A buffer state creates distance. A pivot state creates movement. Imagine two rival houses separated by an empty field. That field is the buffer. Now imagine a crossroads where every road leads to another city. Whoever shapes access or traffic through that crossroads can alter the journey for everyone else. That is a pivot. A buffer state lies between stronger competitors. Its strategic value is separation. It gives rivals space, reduces the danger of direct confrontation, and prevents one power from moving too close to the other's sensitive border or interests. Afghanistan is the classic historical example. During the 19th century rivalry between the British Empire and the Tsarist Russia, neither side wanted the other to dominate Afghanistan. It stood between Russia's influence in Central Asia and British India. Its geography made it valuable but also exposed it to outside pressure. That is the burden of being a buffer. Importance does not automatically bring power. A buffer can become a zone for funding, intelligence activity, alliances, proxy conflict, and competing political influence. Its leaders must balance carefully, lean too far toward one side and the other sees danger, reject both. And both may still try to shape events. A pivot state has more room to act. It matters not only because it sits in the middle, but because its choices can redirect regional politics. Geography helps, yet so to diplomatic access, trade routes, ports, population, military capability, energy links, and the ability to speak with countries that will not speak directly to one another. Turkey is a useful example. It connects Europe, the Black Sea region, the Middle East, and the Eastern Mediterranean. Its decisions affect NATO calculations, migration, energy corridors, security arrangements, and trade. Turkey is not simply separating rival regions, it can negotiate with several camps and turn location into bargaining power. Pakistan deserves a place in this conversation too. For decades, Pakistan has often been viewed only through South Asian security competition, positioned near India, Afghanistan, China, and the Arabian Sea. That is real, but incomplete. Pakistan also sits at the meeting point of South Asia, the Gulf, the Central Asia, China, and the wider Indian Ocean. Its ports, land routes, military relevance, diaspora links, and diplomatic relationships give it potential influence across more than one strategic theater. Pakistan's recent role in facilitating Iran-United States dialogue makes the argument sharper. Islamabad has helped carry messages, host engagement, and support a process involving powers that often struggle to find a trusted channel. Pakistan did not become a superpower overnight, and mediation does not erase its economic and political challenges. Still, it showed that when tension rises between Iran and the United States, Pakistan can be more than a neighbor watching events unfold across its border. It can be a place where diplomacy moves. That is pivot behavior. A pivot state does not have to dictate the final outcome. It needs enough credibility, access, and relevance to affect the options others have. Pakistan ties with Iran, Gulf states, China, the United States, and other regional actors create an unusual diplomatic position. Used carefully, that position can turn geography into agency. These labels are not permanent. A country may be treated as a buffer in one conflict and act as a pivot in another. Geography gives a state a starting point, not a destiny. Institutions, economic strength, leadership, and diplomatic skill decide whether it remains a piece on someone else's board or becomes a player able to rearrange the board. So remember the difference. Buffer states stand between power. Pivot states help power change direction. One absorbs pressure, the other creates choices. And in an era of new trade corridors, maritime competition, regional wars, and delicate diplomacy, the states once dismissed as in between may prove to be the ones shaping what comes next.